So, welcome back guys to BULT Hunting Simulator. I am getting way ahead of myself in terms of recording videos on this before the prior ones come out, but having this much fun, why not stick with it? So last time, I feel like we made a lot of progress. We finally unlocked the over-under shotgun, potential now to kill 2 birds per flock a lot more easily, and the goal for today is to try to unlock the Russell outfit. It's only 7,300 credits, we're already at 3,500. If you look at this, we have a comfortable temperature range from 0 to 15°C, and I think I finally know what that means, plus the camo pattern, and that does matter. Perfect concealment for reed beds and open fields, which is primarily what we hunt. And then also you saw there, I was looking at the mallard decoys we learned in the prior video. They are 1,320 credits each, not for like a set of 5. So lots of hunting to do. Hopefully with our new over-under shotgun, we can do a lot better than we've done in the past. So we've got an 1,800 window. That's what I've been doing for the blind and decoy hunts. Let's dive right in and see how we do. Ooh, I hear ducks coming right on over us. Oh, that was not even close on that follow-up. We gotta get used to actually having to take 2 shots, which I think is gonna be fun, but I saw this one go down right here. I don't think they were teal. In fact, that is a shoveler. Now I wonder, I just saw some more ducks go by. Wonder if the one that we missed was a drake. Probably was, would have got us a lot more credits, but we will take it. And so our blind is set up. We got teal decoys on the right. Just a sad little 2 mallard setup on the left. Gonna hit our teal call, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we are gonna get cold in this hunt. The reason is, the temperature's barely above 0 as is, and that's what's actually indicated on the menu. We'll talk about that, but we're only hunting for a couple in-game hours, so whenever we eventually start to deal with that, we'll just kind of make do. Hopefully one hunt, and we can buy that jacket. Ooh, here we go. Sounds like they're coming right by. Or it is. The only thing is, I don't know where that fell at. It looked like straight out this way. If you can't tell, our guy is freezing already. It doesn't take much. That's why we need to buy that jacket. And hopefully we can recover this duck, because that would help us to do so. Is that it? Yeah, perfect. Looks like a hen. Yeah, it is, but every credit counts. We don't need that many. I hope we survive this, though. Like, it's a little tough to aim when you're getting all that. More ducks just buzzing right on by. Got that one. Where do these ones go? Ah, it's gonna be too far. There's just no way we'd have gotten that. I like to generally just get out and grab them if I can, because it's really easy to lose track of them, especially in low light. I heard a splash. Surely that one was just dead, right? Not wounded? Yeah, there it is. That was a mallard drake. That's gonna help. Sounds like more ducks. I can't really do anything with a mallard in my hand. I'm sure I had, like, the wing sound just, like, gliding through the air. That's a bummer. Anyway, headlamp off. By the way, there's, like, a flashing mode on the headlamp. Also, there is a way to warm up in this game. It just kind of is irrelevant for this particular, application when we're trying to hunt out of a blind at last light. I'll show you it after this hunt. There's a big old flock of teal. Maybe a chance to even get 2. We'll try. Well, helps if you get the first one. Pretty sure that one's dead, right? Looks it. Definitely could have gotten 2 if we just hit the first one they shot at. Same deal, getting late. Let's just run and do that. Why was that a forever long animation? Ooh, I hear ducks. Where are we at? Sounds like they're right over us. Oh, what? How'd they get that close to us? Oh my, we still could have had 2 out of a flock. I don't know how we missed that shot. Okay, so clearly we did pop both shells out before. I don't even know if we'd have found that thing over in there, but that's the one thing. We worked so hard to get this shotgun, we still have actually not successfully made use of it just yet. That's a big old flock of widgeon coming over. The last light stuff is just crazy. I don't know how many birds we just killed, a whole bunch. Finally. That's what I've been waiting for with this gun, and really we only killed 1 extra. We killed like 3, I think, in the first shot. Did any of them end up wounded and not dead? That one's floating, that one's floating. That one's floating. I thought we maybe even got 4. Tough to tell when it's this dark. The wind's moving them pretty quick across the water too. That, because widgeon are decent sized birds, bigger than teal. That might have just gotten us there. There's 4 dead ones out on the water for sure. Maybe a 5th if we got a triple on that first shot, I'm not sure. What time is it? Just hit 9 o'clock. Let's hang a little bit longer and see if any more like big flocks come over like that. I think first light and last light. That's usually what happens. It's generally throughout the day, smaller flocks until that. I don't want to lose track of these things though, and like once they get into the brush, it's going to be tough to find them. So headlamp on, probably the best thing to do. Maybe we'll get this one because it's almost against the shore. I think we're going to go get the boat and then just go out and get them that way. So that, wrong thing. I don't know why there's that flashing mode on that, but it looks like a drake. Since we know they're widgeon, the drakes are usually like a little more gray, whereas the hens are kind of brown. That is most certainly a drake. That'll help. I love that you can see the wounds on it. This game is so well made. That's the 34. We're gonna be good. We just gotta collect stuff. We should have a jacket and hopefully no more of this shivering stuff. There's the one I was worried about, by the way. It's floated all the way over here. Hello. I'm gonna just take one, because I'm gonna lose them wherever they land on the ground. Bonus kills sound like mallards. Here's the thing, in this low light, I still can't find it. There's feathers. We're within feet of it. I just gotta figure out where did it go from there. There's more ducks. Shovelers. Okay, kind of behind that brush. This is getting to be a problem. I mean, a good problem, but I hate to, waste the ammo and then not find the things. Okay, here's this one. We're gonna have plenty of credits. And then one of us kind of back here. It's so dark. I'm pretty sure our bird's like right here. I can see feathers and stuff, but unless that's not it. Maybe it's a little further up. I can't actually get through there. You know what? I just had a thought. We can rest to morning and maybe recover this one. Trying to figure, how do I remember where it's at? Oh, that was neat. All those little, like, songbirds were, like, roosted on this little fence thing. The little details, like, however many hours we are into this game now. I hear teal. Like, literally, I don't even think we can deal with that. We just gotta try to find the ones that we have shot. So there's one. My biggest concern is like all these birds are gonna have floated in against the shore by now. And that's gonna make it really, really tough. We can recover them from in the boat, but trying to get in against the shore and then keep moving, kind of challenging. Okay. Wait, that was the, oh yeah. That was the teal we had killed. There should be several more widgeon. I think I see them there. I'm gonna hope I'm right. Go ahead and jump out of this thing. Oh, there are. We had gotten 3 here. There's a drake. I mean, this is crazy. I can't even see what I'm doing. All right, we're not going to waste that last one we could have gotten too. I didn't even know they flew this late. So that's a drake. And then 2 more hens. There's what I thought was a shoveler drake that we killed back in that brush yet. That is 10 ducks. Pretty dang good hunt, considering we've been shivering and dying half the time. Okay, let's go back. I guess I'm going to take another stab at trying to find this bird now that we recovered all those. It's like in here. Oh, how the heck did I not find that? Well, that was easy. And that was a shoveler drake. Awesome, my favorite bird in the game. They made the model so well. 7,700 credits. We could have bought the jacket just with this hunt. Let's head out in the morning, see what happens. This has been a excellent hunt so far. Alright, so here's the plan. We're gonna try to warm up and then rest, because I don't know how long we're gonna rest, and we might want to just head straight out to our blind. So there's this little wood stove here, and you can light it, but you need firewood to light the stove. Where that is around the back here. There's a little split mall here with a bunch of firewood, and we can actually chop it eventually. Can't see a whole lot of what we're doing right now. There you go. So now we have firewood. We can pick that up. Get a little armload of firewood here. And that will be able to warm us up. And hopefully make it so when we go out in the morning, we're not freezing. And also don't have to worry about doing this in the morning when ducks are flying over. I mean, you saw there, just a little bit of light was probably when the ducks were the most active. So of course, you gotta walk really slowly with an armload of firewood. Open that up. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, okay. Put all that in here. And it really does give you like the camp vibe. Now we can light it. We see the match strike, hopefully. Oh, you actually get to see the firewood get put in there? This is the first time I'm seeing this, by the way. I just know you can do this. Packing it full. There we go. Light her up. And it's gonna warm us up. I'm not sure if I have to sit here while this is going. I guess I might as well for a minute and then we'll rest. Oh, there's a clock. Oh my, I never knew this. So we can set the alarm. That would be the red arm. Let's do probably about 4:30. I can't believe I didn't know that. Got the candle lit. Like I was saying, it gives you that camp vibe. Like you're out here kind of in the middle of nowhere. You got this cabin you can utilize. Been freezing all day. Want to go out in the morning. Gotta deal with this. Look at the shadow and stuff. Sure enough. Nice. More and more. Finding little things you can do. This camp has like a lot going on. Yeah, 4:30 if anything. Maybe a smidge late. Oh. Gonna run back, stock up on whatever ammo we can. As we saw there, things can happen fast. So we've got pretty much full capacity. And I think we're gonna book it for our blind. It should be set up. Ooh. Got ducks coming over. Where are they? Oh. Got that one. Still a little dark. There were more? I don't know if they were in the trees or what. Probably gonna need the headlamp on again, right back to where we were, but seems like we didn't pick a bad time. It almost had to have been, like, on top of the hill. This, all of a sudden, is getting really fun, and we are earning a ridiculous amount of credits compared to any other hunt we've done. Finally, that took a long time. Mallard hens, so of the hens, one of the better ones to get. That should put us, yep, north of 8K. Hated killing a couple of minutes there of, like, prime duck hunting time, but the blind's right here. And I was curious, just because we hadn't done it, actually like slept overnight, then hunted the next morning. Blind decoys, everything stays as it was. You can hear we're shivering again already, but we already know that's temporary. We'll have that jacket on the next hunt. It was just too dang productive the prior night to not sit here and see what happens, and we already killed one. Whole huge flock of ducks coming. Okay, they're a little far, but we're gonna go for something here, I guess. Did we wound that one? We did. Okay, landed there. It's probably gonna swim across. We have the boat. We're roughly like kind of in that little inlet looking thing. Oh, my boat drifted out. Why did that happen? Well, I know why that happened. The wind blew it out. Well, we gotta run. Oh, I saw that. I think we killed it. I hear other ducks, but surely they're not gonna come this way. Although, we've had a lot of shots where immediately we do have ducks come by. Did we not kill that? I surely thought we did. Maybe it climbed up on land and we somehow missed. Yeah, sure enough. Yep, wasn't dead. I thought maybe it was and I wanted to save the shot. Another mallard hen. So what that means is if that huge flock had come like 20 yards closer, we might have been able to do what we did on those widgeon and kill like 4 or 5 of them. That would have been huge credits. And hopefully we get those mallard decoys and start to do exactly that. Alright, I'd love to see that duck total go up to 20 or even beyond, but I can only listen to shivering for so long. Let's go and solve that. 8,700 credits coming our way. 13 ducks. And I don't even know if it's worth going through them all. We got so many. 12 shot in flight. What's the other one? Is it because we killed that one off the water last? We still shot it in flight. 64 meter non-lethal wound. That was too far, but it knocked it out of the air and we did at least go and get it. So we're north of 12k credits. That's going to help quite a bit. And we need to consider we got to buy ammo at some point. But we're kind of good for at least one more hunt here. Let's first go ahead and purchase the Russell outfit. And I think that should solve the shivering for most of the hunts. Got that. And we have almost 5k left over. So let's grab a couple of decoys. Maybe not run us all the way down to basically nothing. We'll just do the drakes, I guess. Well, the way that worked out, we still have 1,000 left over. Now that jacket gives you a temperature range of 0 to 15 degrees Celsius, and I believe these numbers are just like positive degrees Celsius. This, I believe, is the temperature. So I'm looking at these days. We have a couple at 1800 again. This one's a little windier, south wind and partly cloudy versus sunny. A little bit warmer. Let's put that jacket to the test and see how we do. By the way, you can like visually see it. Jacket's a little bit bulkier. Not mad about that at all if it keeps us from shivering like before the first duck even flies over. Ooh, got ducks. Got it the second time, but only wounded it. Might have landed in the water there. Just a little bit out of range for us. Okay, it's in this water. Oh, over there. Try to get it into position. It's probably gonna... Oh, there it is. Probably gonna try to get to land. Just so happens it's too shallow there to dive under. That was a drake. I mean, it took us 2 rounds. Oh my. I think we got it. Whoa. 28 hits to the head. All right. Small drake, 940 credits, but worth the 2 rounds? Or 3, actually. So we are set up, and we'll have to see. Beyond getting like as many mallard decoys as we can carry, our next purchase may end up being a backpack before any other colors or anything like that. So hopefully, before long, we'll have birds in the sky and then ideally birds in the water. Got a teal coming over. That's gonna be like before, although that one's not. That's back there in the brush. Better go and figure out where that went. Gonna be a heck of a lot easier to figure it out when it's not like really dark. Although obviously, that's when the most of the ducks are showing up. There it is. Looks like we got a drake. Hard to say what the other one would have been. Decent chance it was a hen, so kind of lucked out. Got shovelers coming over. Big old flock of them. Both of those are wounded. That one, I thought was just going to die there. You can jump? How did I not know that? I didn't even mean to do that. I think those were just songbirds that just flew by. Where is this thing? That's a beaver. Oh, I saw it. We have to go around. Finding them both will be something. There's more. That was a drake for sure. I don't know if like, maybe when we shot, if the flock separated, I could see another one going. That was a feather. I didn't know that was even a thing. I thought that was a duck way out there. Okay, now, here's the thing. I took my eye off where it went. Had to have been right in here somewhere. There he is. That'll help. Nice looking bird. Headshot him. Happy enough with that. Is that a duck? Yeah, sure was. That is another drake. And I think with our rubber boots, we can just get out and get this. Don't get wet feet, please. And this lighting always looks like it has a blue head. Like hybrids and banded birds and stuff in this game someday. Like, I can only imagine where this could go. And then some places display them. For now, though, we gotta worry about where the hen went. Now, the thing was, or I don't even know that it was a hen. I couldn't tell. It was way over in here. So, I'm assuming it went to this side. Because I would imagine they kind of just, like, go away from where they get shot at. But I guess that's not guaranteed. I hate to say it, but I kind of think we just got outsmarted by a duck. I don't know if it's somewhere further back. Ah! That one's wounded too, and so is that one. Oh my goodness. We're gonna just have this the rest of the day. I don't know if I should just not take those shots, because the problem is multiple rounds per duck, but I mean, it is duck harvest, and it's still a positive, I think. Here are more ducks. That one's just straight up dead, so let's go get that. I don't know if we're gonna make it back to the blind, honestly. That was a shoveler hen. I just heard a teal. Don't hear the wings kind of flying through the air, so I'm guessing that maybe wasn't that close. Let's pop another round in here. Where the heck? One should be like out in here, and the other's closer to the water. Oh, what? That was the first one. I finally figured out where that went. I ran right past it. Come back up, wherever you're at. Man, they can be under forever. Probably shouldn't have reloaded. I hear more shovelers. Where? Boy, it sounded like they went right past us. Oh, they were over there. What a giant flock. Okay, I'm gonna just get the boat out there and I guess kind of chase him because he's getting kind of far. We're dang near gonna be to the shore. I see him. Let's get the gun. Pop up. Finally got that one. I don't have a lot of faith for the other ones. Really kind of a disappointing hunt to spend so much time chasing wounded ducks, but hey, another Drake shoveler. Up to like 5k credits. It's so dark, man. The chances that we can see these things in the grass, not so great. I'm gonna take a stab at resting overnight and see if they're somehow still around. I doubt it, but what's it gonna hurt? I don't think we're gonna find them otherwise. Oh, found one of them. So they do hang around. I actually was thinking about it too. I'm not so sure that that duck that we found over like on the other side of the water wasn't the other one that was with this. Because the one had landed pretty close to that, and that's the direction it would have gone. So we're gonna take one more look over like where the first duck that we would have kind of got lost at. Man, I was so sure that was the Drake laying in there. That is a hen. Smoked it the second time. 26 hits in the torso and all that. I just kind of thought, like, you know, if there was a wounded duck around, where would it go? And that's kind of cool. You can rest the next morning and they're still somewhere. Now, is it exactly where it was, you know, the prior night? Hard to say. Well, I'd say it's looking like that's the one that got away, which is unfortunate. I guess, you know, better than nothing. Only one wasted shot as opposed to two. We at least found that one. I just don't know where the other one would be. And the tough part is I'm not sure which duck it is, but we killed 20 or maybe more than 20 birds today, and we're going to be real close to being able to have a whole spread of mallard decoys as well. And by the way, the only reason that we can't get the entire spread is we have to buy another box of ammo, which if we quit taking those crazy long shots and needing like 2 shots per bird, we'd be in decent shape, but gotta do that. 25 more rounds. And let's see what we can do as far as the decoys. I think we need one more Drake, right? Got 4 of them. And then, with the hens, we need 2 more. But I think that's all we can actually carry, if not a little bit over as we are right now. So, let's see. Oh, we were maxed out as is. So good to know. Next up, we'll probably worry about trying to get a backpack. The question is, how much does that cost? A 40 liter? Oh, 12,000 credits? What's the 50 liter? Here's the thing though. We need a bunch of reputation for that. 1,000? We're over that. This one, I don't think that's reasonable, but next time, I think we can get the 40 liter backpack unlocked, carry a little bit more, and we should have that full spread of mallard decoys and teal decoys. I really like where things are going, but that is going to do it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.